Yo, what's happening? How y'all doing out there in this fine Saturday morning, afternoon, or whatever the hell it is? Sometimes it's like Groundhog's Day. Every day is the same. Get up, take care of your business, all day long. Running around. Errands, business. Get home, you might have a little bit of time to yourself. The next thing you know, you're nodding off on the couch. Then you wake up early in the morning and you start it all over again. But that's life. That's life. But what we gonna talk about today? And I'm sure a lot of the fellas have gone through this and have blatantly ignored it. Because in your mind, you can fix anything. You can solve any puzzle. That's just how we think. We wired to naturally think that way. But sometimes we gotta interfere with that programming, that natural programming to do that. Especially in situations with women who you can tell they're hiding, they're crazy. I mean, it's gonna present itself at one point or another because women can't hide their crazy for too long. It's a mask. Lately, I would say over the past 10 years, a lot of men have been picking up on these signs eventually. And the problem with that sentence is the word eventually. We have to pick up on it a lot sooner because we waste a lot of time, effort, and energy ignoring those signs. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Rub elbows. With the nonsense. Have a little fun with it. You know how I like to do. Look at the crazies on TikTok. While we still have TikTok, because there's a bill actually on the desk right now drawn up to ban TikTok completely all over America. Uh, I'm pretty much indifferent to it. I mean, TikTok is cool in its place. You know, for the little things it provides, it's okay. But as far as what's going on behind the scenes and whatever the dangers are to it and its relationship to China and all that, I don't know. And a lot of us, we might get a little bit of information here and there, but until we're able to actually take a peek behind the curtain and see those gears turning and who's turning them and what's really going on, a lot of it is, most of it is speculation. The little bit of information we get, I mean, they're not going to let us get all the information. So at best, we're speculative the way we're operating. But I mean, if YouTube keep going with the shorts, it really won't be no need for TikTok, because YouTube is already a conglomerate corporation, and the shorts is just TikTok Lite, basically. And you can argue that TikTok itself was basically YouTube like because of the little chopped up skits and the time frame you have to drop something on there, time limit and stuff like that. So, you know, I think we'll be fine without TikTok. And if TikTok stays, we'll be fine with that too. You know, it is what it is. But that still don't excuse the crazies. And there are a lot of that. Now, where we at? Now, the video just picks up right there. You know, I don't really know what it's about. Starts out as a fight at the gas station, but my thing is, what can possibly make you that mad to just snap off like that? I mean, we gonna all watch this together. This is my first time seeing it. It looked like it's a lady driving a car. I don't know if what they got going on, but you're at a gas station first of all, and you just running into anything, running into random people's cars, just just like it's just another day in the park. You're at a gas station. What if you run into one of those pumps and the shards from the damage punctures your gas tank? Now you're leaking gas. All it would take is one little spark, grazing the fender. I mean, now all of a sudden there's a fire out there by the gas pumps, and I mean, come on. And the woman just screamed at the top of her lungs. You can't even make out what the hell she's saying. Hey, call me picky or whatever. I'm sorry. But if that's my woman, so-called woman, and she acting like that, I mean, I don't even see how you can be set off like that. Is somebody raping your child? I mean, somebody touching your child inappropriately? I mean, and then let's say that's the case. You just now finding out, or is this somebody you just brought along into you and your child's life without even vetting that person trying to find out if they even worthy, or even you can even trust them to be around your child. Because that scenario, that's the only way I can see somebody just blatantly just blacking out like that at the gas station. Then the idiot in the car. I mean, if you that scared, I mean, drive away from the gas station. I mean, okay, if I'm that scared, well, I'm running into strangers' cars and stuff. I'm driving away from the gas station, away from the gas pumps. I mean, that's what my panic button would trigger. What about you guys? I mean, if you're that scared, I mean, it starts out with whoever's in the white car trying to run this lady over, run this girl over. I mean, I stopped it halfway through because I'm sorry, I had to say something. And I know part of the comments was cut off on the side. I'm sure you can find this on TikTok. Good Lord. Look, hold up, let me see. I ain't got my glasses on, doing a lot of squinting. Be patient. Music Guide repost. So you might be able to find it like that. But let's try to watch it all the way through. Good Lord. Look at the quangs. That's a lot of quanging going on. I mean, what I can deduce from that is fight breaks out and motherfuckers just start jumping in cars and running into motherfuckers. But these are the type of women that you want to avoid. If you out there living the fool like that, you ain't gonna be living the fool with me. That is just unadulterated, just cray cray. I mean, whoever's with these women, all these women engaging in all that foolishness at the gas station, whatever dude is piping these bras, you can't tell me that at no point in time ever in the history of y'all being together that you didn't sense or detect just a little smidget of cray cray. They can't wear their mask that long. It doesn't fit on their faces that long. Sooner or later, you're going to see the cracks. Are you acknowledging and paying attention to the cracks, or are you ignoring them? And we've all been in situations where me included, have ignored them. It does not turn out well after that. I'm sure we can all agree on that. But these are the leaders of the black community currently as it stands. They say they're the backbone of the community, the pillars of the community. The government would just continue to throw money at them. Just say, give them more money, more money. Ensure them that they don't need a man. We'll give them money, and they'll continue to raise feminine little boys that will either end up in that community, or they'll be using pseudo masculinity out here. Somebody looks at them the wrong way. Now you want to shoot them. That's your solution to somebody looking at you the wrong way. These are the type of little boys that women like these raise. And in the beginning of it, and it was, I think there was a baby in a car. Maybe that was why she was japping out. So who's the I don't know. I'm confused as fuck. Okay, she get the baby out the car. Who's in the car? Who jumped in the car? Then who jumped? I gotta watch this again. Just the amount of foolery that goes on in the black community, in our community. Well, not my community, but because I made sure I removed myself from this nonsense long time ago. Even though I was spending most of my time on 63rd and Stony the last 4 or 5 years. Then back in the 90s, I was on 87th and Stony, just a lot of South Siding, Rogers Park, Evanston. Then you can say these areas wasn't the greatest. But once you acknowledge that, as long as you have a plan to get the fuck away from that shit, you'll be just fine. And get the fuck away from women like this out in the street. And I guarantee you it's not early evening. I bet you it's 1, 2 in the mornings somewhere. And they should have a motherfucking hot asses in the crib sitting down somewhere. But nah, they want to run these streets. They want to run these streets thinking they missing something. They like the little kid that don't want to go to sleep at night. Because the adults are not going to sleep. Well, I want to stay up too. I want to see what the adults are doing. I might miss something. This is how a lot of these bras act. Adult bodies, children brains. And some of them, I swear, like I said before, it's almost as if their brains have been replaced by air bubbles. But this is like the car accident on the side of the expressway. It's horrific. Debris everywhere. Torn up cars everywhere. Tow truck, ambulance, fire truck, in the back of your mind, you hoping everybody is okay, they survived, this and that. But you can't help but look. Everybody, I don't give a fuck who you are. You think you're not paying attention. Yeah, I've been guilty of it too. causing traffic jams on the other side of the expressway. Because you have to look, you almost in that child's mind yourself. You know, traffic is slowing down to damn near a crawl. And you tell yourself, you know, your adult mind be like, you know what, I ain't looking over there. I don't want to see nobody deceased land on a concrete and pieces and stuff like that. Just, you know, prayers go out to their family if that's what's going on over there. I'm not going to look. I have to look. I have to see what's going on. And I mean, it's just, you just can't help but look at the horrific accident that is taking place on the other side of the highway. And that's exactly what this is. This is a car wreck if I ever seen one. Literally and metaphorically, because motherfucker did run into somebody's car and shit. You know, it sounded like an older lady coming out the gas station, thinking she just going to the gas station, pay for her gas, minding her own business, and just gonna come outside and everything gonna be everything. But little did she know, she's amongst quangs in the middle of quanging. Let's watch it again. I'm sorry. It's the girl in the pink hoodie, fleece, whatever. Sound like she said towards the end, that's why your son went to jail, ho. Black community, we have to do much, much better than this. So much over masculinized energy out there. Transformer energy. As Mr. Palmer would say, shout out to Mr. Palmer, trans gentleman energy just flowing through the gas station. Now, I guess right here, I don't know, there's a lot of trash talking going on. I guess this was the beginning of the fight, or the beginning of the trash talking. And whoever's in the white car, I guess that's why they hit her car. So at the very least, all of this started from words. Words that they didn't like made them turn into raging demon beast because you didn't like what somebody said. All y'all going to jail. Destruction of property. Everybody's on camera. Your faces is out. So everybody's going to be identified. You running into random people's cars. I really hope that lady, the older lady. I don't know if she's older for sure. I'm just guessing because didn't really see her face. I hope she has the means to sue the hell out of them, because the insurance is gonna sue for the damages, and they're gonna. But you know, like a lot of insurance companies, you still gotta rent a car out of your own pocket, then they'll reimburse you and stuff like that. And I hope there's an attorney out there somewhere that has seen this video. I hope there's a way that lady can just sue the bricks off these broads. Like if you can sue all of them, sue all of them. If you can only sue a couple or the person who's driving that car, just do it. And chances are, I bet they ain't got no money. So there's that. Well, you know. But see, there should be a way. Like when these bitches is acting up like this, when these bras is acting up like this, there should be a way that, okay, you want to act a fool like this out here in the streets, causing damage, causing mayhem, being a domestic terrorist, because that's what these bras are. Domestic terrorists to the black community. That's exactly what they are. So if you want to be out here acting a fool doing this, okay. Destroying property, stuff like that. If somebody decides to get a lawyer, and I don't know if they could put a lien on you, your property, whatever they can do, sue you. I don't know how they go. Put a lien on you and whatever you take in. So the government giving you stuff, you are cut off now because you don't know how to act. So you don't need daddy government babysitting you. But see, they're not gonna do that because they're the cash cow. They're the pawns, the useful idiots on a chessboard used to attack men, especially brothers. We deal with the black community and these masculine quangs. Yeah, I said it, quangs. QUANGZ or S, however you want to put it. Quangs. Yeah, guess what, y'all? We on the expressway looking at a car accident, so you know what it is. And dude filming think this shit is cute. Like, on one hand, the video footage will come in handy locking these animals up, because they belong behind bars. So it comes in handy, true enough. But this shit ain't cute. This shit ain't funny. This is sad. This is sad. And you know what makes it worse? I bet you these women are full grown, as far as physically, full grown adults acting and carrying on like this. But see, people will get mad at me for showing this, for broadcasting this, for speaking on this. It's my fault for showing it. It's my fault for talking about it. I am deemed as someone going against the grain. Especially with me being a black conservative, I'm looked at as rhymes with goon, starts with a C. Ironically, I did, in my teenage years, in my early 20s, I did partake in, a little bit of goonery. So I was young, dumb, and doing stupid shit. But I digress. But people would get mad at me for showing this and speaking on this. But they would say absolutely nothing about the people actually perpetrating this nonsense. These actions are what's really detrimental to the community and to any and everybody around it. And while this guy is recording, which is good for evidence purposes, he's doing a lot of snickering and giggling like it's cute and funny. Bruh, it's not cute and it's not funny at all. What if the older lady in the gas station got done getting her gas and like whatever she bought out of there? What if she had left a little bit sooner and she happened to walk towards her car while this foolishness is going on? They're so willing to run into any and everybody's car that's there. What if they would have hit her? Would it still be funny then? Would you still be snickering and giggling then? But see, we don't think about things like this because, we're mad and, I'm gonna kill everything and everybody. How dare you say words to me that make me mad? Words? Just when are we more angry and ready to destroy things physically? We're more willing to do that over words than somebody actually doing dumb shit that needs to be stopped. The physical action is no longer the problem. It's the words. Because of the words you speak, if I see you in the street, I want to fight you. I want to hurt you because of your words. Not because I walked up to you and slapped you for no reason. No, not because of that. Because I said something that you didn't like. Or I decided to show something online and speak on something, and you don't like what I showed and what I spoke on. So when you see me, you're going to give me your 2 cents. You can keep your 2 cents. You need it to buy some common sense. But let's look at the cars. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm guilty of this. I'm the guy on the expressway looking, okay? I'm the guy that you're blowing at and you're mad at. Like, what are you looking at? Keep driving. I'm sorry. I'm the guy, okay? All right. That's why your son going to jail, ho. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, y'all, I just want to get on here right quick and show y'all, especially y'all brothers out there that be dating these women, and there be warning signs of them being crazy and a little off their hinges. It is not your job to fix them. If they don't want to go seek therapy and talk to someone about their their problems, their mental issues, emotional detachment, or whatever they're suffering from. If they don't want to go seek therapy, psychiatric help for what's going on with them mentally in their lives, it is not your job to take on that responsibility to fix them. You don't get paid to do it. You don't have time to do it. There's a big world out there. You don't have to waste time with this one woman who is off her hinges. And she fronted and put a mask on to attract you and make you think she was one way. But then when you got to know her and you got close to her, and you start seeing a little chinks and cracks in her armor, and you realize, yo, she's not who she pretended to be at all. As a matter of fact, this motherfucker is crazy. Stop ignoring those signs. When you see them, make your exit. With that being said, if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe to these videos. Any and all donations are more than welcome. You can hit up my Cash App, $Cobra Clutch 357. That being said, avoid crazy as much as possible. Your life will be so much more peaceful without it. Trust me, I know.